We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this Okidata ES7412 printer. We're going to show you how to unbox it and how to do the initial setup. So we'll go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is go ahead and remove all these little white tabs here at the bottom. So you're going to grab this little tab, pull it towards you, and then lift this whole thing out. There's going to be one on each side. So you want to make sure you take out all four of those. I'll just set those off to the side. So now once you have all those off, we can take this whole top of the box off. So we're just going to grab it and slide straight up. And then I'll just flip this over and set it off to the side here. And so right on top, you're going to have this styrofoam packaging. I'll take this piece of cardboard off. There's your 4 toner cartridges. So we're going to set these off to the side. We also got a power cord and looks like some recycling bags. We'll again set those off to the side here. And we got some instructions. Set those off to the side as well. Now we can take off the rest of our packaging. We'll take off all of our little styrofoam blocks. And just to make it a little easier, I'm going to go and turn this over to the side. And we'll open the bag here. Alright. Now the next thing we need to do is get this printer completely out of the packaging. So I'm just going to kind of bend everything down, lift up the printer, set it next to it here, take all the rest of this packaging. Okay, we're just going to set it off to the side right now. And if you look around, you'll notice that there's blue tape over all the covers to make sure nothing opens up during shipping. We're going to go ahead and remove all that blue tape. So just go around the printer, make sure you take all this blue tape off. There's a little bit everywhere, so just make sure that you get it all so that you don't have to worry about having to come back and do it at the end. Alright, that one there in the front. Alright, we'll take this off right here, as well as this little silica bag. Now if you open up the top of the printer, and to do that you're going to push this button right here on the front left side of the printer. Push down, and this whole top of the printer is going to open straight up. There you're going to find, I guess I'll turn it so you can see it a little better. You're going to find all 4 of your drum cartridges, as well as your fuser. So we're going to take all the packaging material off of those so that we can install our toners. So we'll start just at the front. So we're going to remove this black drum cartridge. And then we're going to remove all of its packaging. So take off the little label there. There's going to be some tape. We're going to want to take off the tape. Get all the way out. And there's going to be another little piece of tape over this orange cover. So I'm going to take the tape off and I'm going to leave the orange cover on for now, and I'll show you why in a minute. We'll go ahead and slide this back inside the printer. And repeat that process on all the colors. So that was the black, now we're doing the yellow. Some of the tape can be a little tricky to kind of get your fingers down into. There we go. Just be careful not to actually touch the drum itself. Hold it all the way out. Take this top piece of tape off as well. And again, I'm going to leave the orange cover on for right now. there. Okay, so now we've successfully prepped all of our drums, and so I'm going to start taking my toner cartridges. If you lift them out, if you look at the top of it, you'll see a letter and a color on the label for that letter. That's going to tell you what color toner it is. So in this case it's K with the black label. This is our black toner. So we're going to just go and open it. And then before I take this tape off the bottom of it, I'm going to go ahead and remove this orange cover. So to do that, if you look down, you're going to find the K drum, and on the left side you'll see a little pull tab. So you're just going to pull on that tab and lift up, and that's going to remove this orange cover. Let's set that in there. And now we're going to remove this white tape off of our toner cartridge. And you're going to want to start the toner, the top of it facing you. The blue tab should be on your right. And you're going to slide it onto the drum, and it should go right down in there. And on the right side, on that where that blue tab is, you're going to want to push that blue lever up into its lock position. That's going to lock the toner to the drum. So again, we're going to repeat that process for all of our toners. The next one should be our yellow. And don't be afraid if a little bit of toner comes up when you take those orange covers off. That's completely normal. Again, just going to take it, slide it down onto the drum, lock the toner into place. Move on to our magenta. Remove the orange cover. Remove the white tape. Blue tab goes on the right side, slide it down onto the drum, and lock it into position. And we're just going to keep that going. Install this last one, the cyan. Remove the white tape. Slide it onto the drum, and lock that down in position. So now all of our drums and toners have been installed. If you look at the very back of the printer, you're going to see this big orange sticker hanging out here. That's going to be attached to our fuser. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to take that and we're going to pull up and remove that little orange tab from there. That's going to activate our fuser, make sure our fuser is good to go. If you want to double check, just to make sure nothing's falling behind it, there's going to be a blue tab on either side of your fuser. If you pull it down, that'll be in its unlocked position. There's a handle right in the middle of it, and you can pull straight up, remove your fuser, double check there's no package material on it or below it. Slide it back down in the printer, push those tabs back up into its locked position. And now all of our drums, toners, and our fuser are prepared and ready to use. We can go ahead and close the top of this printer. And then next thing I want to do is open up this front cover. You can see there's, flip all this out, there's going to be another little piece of blue tape inside this front paper tray. You can remove that. Close that. And get this out of the way so you can see a little bit better. Also take out your paper tray, take it all the way out, make sure that there's no package material inside. And make sure that you have your paper tray set to whatever size paper you're going to be using. In our case, we're going to use a standard 8.5 by 11 or letter paper, which is what this is currently set for. So we'll go ahead and slide that back into the printer. And now all we have left to do is connect the power cord and turn this thing on, and we can begin going through the setup process. So give me a second to get this printer plugged in, and we'll show you how to go through the setup process. Okay, so we went ahead and we got the printer plugged in. So now we're just going to go ahead and turn the printer on. To do that, back on the back right side of the printer, there's going to be a little rocker switch. We're going to rock that rocker switch to the one side is pressed down. And then on the front right side of the printer, you're going to find the power button. So you're just going to go ahead and push that power button. You might need to hold it for a second. And then once the screen comes on, The printer just needs a second to initialize and prepare itself. Once it comes up to the normal ready screen, you'll be good to go and ready to print. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'd love to help answer this for you. Also, if there's any way we can help supply with any of your printer or office supply needs, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'd love to help supply those for you as well. We hope you have a great day and you're back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.